Hello students, once again welcome to English Literature Classroom. Today my topic is Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice and I am going to teach Act 1 Scene 2. This video is for class 8, 9 and 10. Class 9 and 10 you can recap it and class 8 for you it is a new scene. Okay, now the scene takes place in Belmont. Belmont is a remote place. It's Shakespeare's creation. A room in Portia's house. Okay, where does the scene take place? The scene takes place in at Belmont, a room in Portia's house. Now, who are the characters entering the scene? Portia and Nerissa. Who is Nerissa? Nerissa is Portia's lady in waiting. Now, Portia is asking Nerissa, okay, by my truth, Nerissa, my little body is aware of this great world. Okay, Portia is telling Nerissa that I'm tired of this world. At this point of the time, Nerissa replies that, Madam, you are tired of this world because you don't have any miseries in this world. Okay, you would be sweet, madam, if your miseries were in the same abundance as your good fortune. Okay, you have a lot of good fortune, you don't have any tension in life, and this is the reason that you have become tired of this world. Now, one who lives a happy life, they become old soon, and one who lives a tough life, okay, they live a longer life. Okay, this is Nerissa's view. Now, Portia is telling good sentence and well pronounced. Okay, what Portia is telling, you have told good sentence. Nerissa is telling that they would be better if well followed. Okay, if you follow this, then it will become better for you. Now, Portia is giving a long speech. Okay, what Portia is telling that if to do were easy to know, what were good to do, chapels had been churches. If doing and knowing both were same thing, then chapels means small worshipping places. Okay, chapels had been turned to churches, and cottages would have been turned to princess palaces. Okay, now according to Portia, doing and knowing is not same thing, because we know many things but could not apply in our life, isn't it? It's a good divine that follow his own instruction. Now, who follows his own instruction? Only good divine. Good divine means good priest. Okay, follows his own instruction. Now, Portia is telling that I can easier teach 20 what are good to be done than be one of the 20 to follow. Okay, now Portia is telling that I can easily teach 20% what are the good thing to be done in life, but I cannot become one of these 20 persons and follow my own teaching. Now, she's telling that brain makes many law, but everyone cannot follow those law. Okay. Now, in the end, Portia is telling that, Nerissa, I am having a tough life. It is because I cannot accept a person whom I like and cannot reject a person whom I dislike, because it's the will of my dead father. Okay. What is telling Portia that, like, oh me the word choose. I may neither choose whom I would nor refuse whom I dislike. Okay, now Portia's father has made a will. As per the will, there will be 3 caskets, gold, silver, and lead. The suitor who chooses the correct casket can only marry Portia. So Portia is thinking that is a tough life. According to Portia, it's a tough life. Now Nerissa is telling that your father was a virtuous, a holy man. Now Nerissa is telling that your father was a holy man, and holy man always before death they have good inspiration. Okay, good thought. Therefore, your father has made a lottery. It is correct only. The person who would choose the lottery would be a good person, and he would love you. Therefore, don't take any tension. She is advising Portia, and now she is also telling that all the suitors have come. Shall I tell you about them? Portia is telling that yes, I pray you name them. Okay, you name them and I will describe them. Portia is going to describe about all the suitors who have come over there. In my next video, I'm going to continue with it. Until then, goodbye.